Hello, please. Hello, please, and welcome. How is everybody doing today? I'm Shinobi, VTuber, Robin, Osiria, and today we are doing Kazuha's story quest because we have to do it before we do the interlude of the Sumeru Archon quest. Hello, please. How is everybody doing today? Shout out to Alyssa, who was the very first person to the stream today. Hello, please, as well to Mendio, Mistake. Hello, please, Lorella. Welcome. How are you? Hello, please, to Parasite and Dawn Slays, as well as Vic Iris. Welcome. And Love Lenny. Hello, please. How are you? It's so good to see you. Hello, please, Diane. Hello, please. It's good to be back. It is so good to be back, folks. Hello, please. Hello, please. And welcome. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Hello, please. Oh, my goodness. Kazuha's story quest is pretty good, so it's not that bad that's required. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to do Kazuha's story quest because I don't think we had a kind of a rough first impression of Kazuha, honestly. I said that I didn't like him very much because I was so ready to get to Inazuma, right? I was excited to start the Inazuma Archon quest, and here comes Kazuha. He's telling us his life story, and I'm like, dude, come on, man, let's go. And so now I have Kazuha on my account. I have used him significantly, right? I have a much improved opinion of this dude, so I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Been a while since I've seen a stream. You've been in the mountains. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome back, Diane. It is so good to see you. Thank you so much, everybody, for all your support. I'm gonna give a quick, kind of recap of everything that's happened over the last little bit, okay? So I'm Robin Osiria. Hello, please. Over the weekend, I woke up to the news that I have become a HoYoCreator. I've become an official HoYoCreator. Well, I'm officially a HoYoCreator, which means that I'm eligible for certain perks and events and all sorts of stuff that is put on by HoYoverse. So this is our first stream as an official HoYoCreator. I am so excited, and I cannot thank you all for your support. Oh my goodness, thank you all so much for your support. This is crazy. This is something that I have been working towards for months, okay? For months and months. It was really tough. I worked many hours. I applied multiple times, and I was denied at first, and I finally got accepted. So I am very, very excited to be a HoYoCreator. So thank you. Thank you, Lorella. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thank you, folks. Basically, nothing's going to change about our content. It's just going to be cool. It's very cool to be recognized by a company that makes so many things that I admire. You know, so many of my favorite things in the world. It is an honor to be recognized by HoYoverse. I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited. Thank you, Vakiris. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Love Lenny. Hello, please, Anthony. And Piffles. Hello, please. How are you? How's it going? Sorry, I think I just bumped my mic. Hello, please, everybody. But yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. Really, the only thing that anybody needs to worry about is we can't post leaks or discuss anything that has not been officially revealed. But other than that, you know, nothing about our content. We already weren't doing that, right? But that is one of the only things that anybody has to worry about. Other than that, we're just gonna keep doing our thing. We play Genshin Impact. We will catch up in the Archon quest before Natlan. We are keeping up with Honkai Star Rail. We are also playing ZZZ. So yeah, we're just gonna continue play our HoYoverse games and have fun doing so. Okay, it's gonna be really, really good. It's a tremendous honor. It's a tremendous honor and a pleasure. So thank you all so much for your support. I couldn't have done it without all of you, truly. So thank you so much. Did you see the new Natlan trailer? Yes, I did, and I posted a reaction video on my channel, on my YouTube channel. It was pretty good. We reacted and analyzed it. It was pretty cool. What was the score today? I have no idea. Lubbo, welcome, welcome. How are you? Hi, homies. Hi, Dweeby. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Good to see you. Yo, that's cool. I didn't know that. Hello, please. Welcome, welcome in. How are you? Hello, please. Lost Ross. Welcome, welcome. Hello, please. Dweeby's going to sleep. Hello, please, Dweeby. I hope you're having a good sleep. Hope you have a good sleep. I hope you feel better soon. Chi-Chi says, I will be in your pool. Oh my goodness. Please no, Chi-Chi. At least not now. At least not now. Folks, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Lost Ross, who says, congrats again on becoming a HoYoCreator. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Don Slays says, also with love, why are all the characters so white? They're blinding. And I just want to take this opportunity to say that I absolutely agree with what people are saying. And I would like to see more accurate diversity and representation in the Natlan characters, as well as like every character in the video game, honestly, but particularly with the Natlan characters. So please put me as a member of that category, please. Of course, that's what I believe. Hello, please, a broken-hearted Swiftie. Welcome, welcome. You got Fiorina. Congratulations. Congratulations. She's so cool. Hello, please, Yako. Are you on characters that are fully pink? Hello, hello, please. I don't know, folks. I hope that you all can understand that this is a little bit of a sensitive topic, okay, for everybody. I completely agree with what many people are saying, but can you please understand that, like, it's kind of a difficult conversation for me to have, like, very, very openly, okay? So I'm gonna do my best, but please understand, you know, like, it's a little bit difficult to navigate as a streamer and as a broadcaster and everything. So, once again, I agree with what people are saying, but today our objective is to do our daily quests with everybody. And then we are going to do Kazuha's story quest. And then we are going to do the Sumeru interlude quest today as well, okay? That is our plan. We will be playing co-op play with everybody. So please, please, please feel free to join. And welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for your support. I hope everybody's having a happy Sunday. Oh, we posted a schedule, which is cool. We have a new schedule for this week. We are back at it. We're back at it again. Okay, we are playing Genshin today. Reverse 1999 tomorrow. We will be playing Zenless Zone Zero on Tuesday. What else? Thursday is scheduled for more Genshin, and then Friday is the new season of Pokemon Unite. Or I don't know if it's the new season, but it's the 3rd anniversary of Pokemon Unite. And they are adding Ho-Ho to the game. Okay, they're adding Ho-Ho to the game. And so we are going to play. We're going to play co-op play with everybody in the community. Anybody who wants to play, regardless of skill level or anything, will be welcome to play, okay? It'll be very, very fun. Thank you for the lurk, Alyssa. I appreciate you. Folks, we are not going to do commissions today because we are going to complete quests. Okay, so what can I farm today? That would be good. If I farm these, then I'll be ready. Perhaps I'll be ready to get these. Get this talent upgraded to level 7 when it comes around on Tuesday. Hello, please. Ayaka, welcome, welcome. How are you? Folks, if anybody would care to join me for these domains, oh my gosh, we need to do this as well. Oh my gosh. If anybody would care to join me for any of these, please, 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 feel free. How do I'm going to do leeway because I have a lot of the teleports. Are you going to pull? Not today. Not today. I have 5,500 premium gems and 1 intertwined fate. But I am not planning to pull for anybody quite yet. I don't know who I'm saving for. I'm interested in a couple of the new Nalan characters, so I don't know. We're going to see. Taking a break from Genshin Impact, that's very, very, very fair. Especially before, like, the new nation comes out. Like, if you are going to take a break, like, this is a really good time. But the stream on the TV, oh my gosh, Alyssa, am I on the telly? Am I on that telly? I love to watch streams on my TV. I appreciate it. I know what it means. It means like, hey, we're watching this for a while. Don't touch that dial. Dude, I am very excited for the future of Genshin Impact. Yo, we finished the 3.3 or the 3.2 Archon Quest. We finished Act 5 of the Sumeru Archon Quest last time. And it was really, really good. Okay, it was really, really good. Oh, please, iHeartRadio player, how's it going? You're saving Primus for Nilu? If you get her, you will get the skin. Oh my gosh, I hope you get her. I hope you get her. Nilu is really, really cool. Hi, iHeartRadio, you player, you doing good? I'm doing good too. I'm doing good too. It's good to see you. Yo, I need to... What was I gonna do? Nilu would be great in that team, in my team. Who would she replace? Or would she be with, like, Nuvolette? Remember, folks, it's double ley lines. Make sure to get your ley lines. The current co-op team as, like, a 4th member. So it would be Nuvolette, Nahida, Fiorina, Nilu. You're gonna save for the one girl with the same voice actor as March 7th. I forgot her name. I know the voice actor's name is... I believe the voice actor's name is Skylar Thomason. I believe that is their name. I forgot. It starts with a C. The Nalan character name starts with a C, but I don't remember what it is. Double A lines finished yesterday in the Philippines. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Did you use it? What'd you get? Have you heard about the time Kazuha got drunk from an event? I heard that Kazuha had a really entertaining event. But I don't know, like, the specifics of what happened. I don't know what happened. Use it for level up materials for Siege Queen. Last night we were playing Estella and Valkyris and Clavier and I were doing a little bit of Genshin Impact gaming, folks. If you haven't joined the Discord, please consider joining the Discord. Because we just like casually pick up and oh my god, Fiorina, we just casually pick up and do a little like co-op play whenever somebody has stuff to do. So please consider joining. But we're playing and somebody has a level 89 the arena, I believe. I was like looking. I was sitting on the couch, and so it was on my like big TV. Yeah, and I'm looking carefully at the character sheet, and it's like level 89, and it's like just the text is so tiny that I can just barely be like, wait a second, is that Fiorina level 89? It's very fun, even though you may you stay up too late. Oh my gosh. Hope you had a good day today. It was very fun. Thank you for playing. Her name's Sitali. Yeah, I'm really interested in Sitali. And I'm really interested in the red-haired woman who kind of looks like Chlorinde. I'm interested in her. You switched back to farming more ley lines instead of EXP wins yesterday? What are you... You're leveling all your characters to 90? Right? Who's got you held up? What's our objective? Hello, please, Saitega. Welcome. How are you? You had a pretty good day. Super EB, but still good. Let's go. Let's go. Yoo-hoo. Saitega is good. Let's go. It's very, very good to see you. Folks, today we have to do, and we want to do Kazu's story quest. Because we need... to do it before we can continue the interlude. Therefore, we'll be doing Kazu's story quest today, and then we will be doing the Sumeru interlude Act 3. I believe it's the one with Scaramucci. Don says, chat, why am I the only one in this co-op? Chat, I can't carry. Chat, I can't carry. We're doing okay. Vicaris is joining. Let's go. Y'all, I'm going to play Siege Ween. In Fiorina. Saitega wants to join. Saitega join. I'll play Siege Ween. Use all your gold leveling, everybody. You got Zhao to 89, and the next character you ascend will be Aloy. Aloy Genshin Impact. Can you believe it, folks? Can you believe it? That's crazy. I can't believe that happened. I still can't believe that. You ascend your characters? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yo, I will play I'll play Siege Ween once Saitega gets here, but let's go ahead and go. I don't know if we're friends. Oh my gosh, let's do it. There's Saitega. Yo, yippee, let's go. There's a reason you can't clear the abyss, and it's because everyone is under-leveled. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, please, Angel. Welcome. How are you? It's so good to see you.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them.
Welcome. Hello, please. See, level 89. The arena is bizarre. It's wrong. That's what it is. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Folks, give me 2 seconds. Dude. Ooh, one more. Thank you all for your patience. Okay, let's go. Angel, don't you dare count. Don't you dare count, dude. You can't clear it because you don't care for it. That is how I am in another video game that many of us used to play. Whenever I do log in, I check my friends list. And there's another game that many of us used to play that I don't know if I would still consider us all playing based on the pure statistics of it all. Yippee! Challenge complete. Y'all, I'm gonna spin my original resin right here for the battle pass. Oh my gosh, I got so lucky. Y'all, I have condensed resin. I understand what condensed resin is now. Can y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? I know what condensed resin is. After all this time. I finally understand condensed resin. Character development, it's true. It's true, man. It would have improved my life so much. You can't believe it. Shocker of the year. So proud, so proud. I appreciate you. No, it's one of those things that's so simple, right? That you like assume you don't need to tell other people. Did anybody here like forget that it is not like a basic feature of the video game?
Don't slip and fall.
You did forget it was not a basic feature of the video game? It was such a pain explaining it to your IRL friend? Yeah, that would be a pain. That would be a pain in the booty. No, thank you. BBL, thank you for the follow. Hello, please. You should brought Raiden instead? No, we're doing great. Oh my gosh, we're absolutely blowing these things up, dude. Why did I say IRL friend? Not your IRL friend? You just wanted people to think that you had an IRL friend. It's okay. I understand. Don, I'm messing. I'm playing. It's jokes. Congratulations on becoming a HoYoCreator. Thank you so much, Angel. I really appreciate you. Thank you. It's been very good. It's been a lot of hard work. But it has been really good. Hello, please. Estella, welcome. How are you? It's so good to see you. You condensed resin as the lazy way. I would have done the same thing. Dude, if I knew what condensed resin was before like this year, and by this year I mean like the last couple weeks, I would have been so lazy. Like my battle pass, I would use 150 original resin every single day. It wouldn't have even been a question. This whole time. There's been so many days that I've skipped progressing my account. I've wasted resin because I thought that I had to like actually play. You know, sometimes you don't have time to play, do some domains and all that stuff. So like I thought I was cooked. Yo, let's do one more, and then I'm gonna make the last one into resin later. Okay. Hello, please, Mickey VT. Welcome. How are you? It's so good to see you.
Time to go.
You hate that Alloy didn't go well because you want Migu and Genshin or Sanrio base skins? I would like to see both of those things. You know, Sanrio collabed with Sky, Children of the Light, and that collab seemed to go like really well. People really enjoyed it. We checked it out. It was pretty cool. What if you use the bubble on the enemies in that domain and try to trap them in the bubble? I'm so sorry I didn't see that. I'll show you when we get out here in the open world. But you can totally like bubble people. You can totally bubble people in the open world. With Siege Ween's bubble, you can get revenge on enemies that have bubbled you. Jade on YouTube says, hello, sweeties. It's Jade here from the IPC. Hello, please. Jade, it's so good to see you. Jade, I'm going to try to bubble this thing. I don't think that that's going to work. I think that thing is too big. What do you plan on using the condensed resin for? I have no idea. I don't have an idea. So many of my characters at this point are at the point where in order to progress weapons and stuff, I need like world boss items from. That is what I need to ascend. Usually I need flowers, but mostly like for weapons and stuff. Like Fiorina's weapon, I don't need resin to do. But like I need world bosses. I just need to like farm a bunch of world bosses. So I'm kind of like, I'm doing a little bit of stuff. Like now I can do Nahida's talents because I can do this boss. Like right now I was farming that because now tomorrow I can defeat this thing and complete her talent up to level 7, which will be good. Hello, please, Cherry. Welcome, welcome. How are you? It's so good to see you. I doubt Genshin will get another big collab thing. I think so too. I think so too. I think that both of those things are true. You got kicked out your head? Oh no. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. 1 second, folks. Oh, okay. Okay, I used my resin. We did this. Yippee. There's no other events on. There's no other events on right now besides the ley line. Test run. I already bought both of these characters, please. Bye-bye, Chi-Chi. Have a good one. You saw Inside 2? You saw Inside Out 2 today? Was it good? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? They made their own grave with Aloy. That's kind of what I understand, right? That's kind of what I hear. I know that, folks. I know that some folks do not like Aloy, unfortunately.
Don't slip and fall.
Folks, I guess that is going to do it for our co-op play. Unfortunately, Cherry, that's what I'm saying is I think that's going to do it for our co-op play session today. Because we have a lot of questing to do today, folks. We have a lot of stuff to do. So let's get to it. It'll be good. You have so far 6 S rank in ZZZ, Ellen, Vaughn, 2 Hellfire, Grace, and Butler, Bonbon. That's crazy. That's crazy, Team Bucket List. Congratulations. Folks, who all is enjoying ZZZ? Anybody still playing? I am level 35. I am level 35. And I have to reach level 36 before I can continue the story. Or is it 34? I have to hit level 34. I think I have to hit level 34 and then we can continue chapter 3. So that's what we are going to do on Tuesday. That's what we're going to do on Tuesday. Hello, please, Claire the Dino. Welcome, welcome. How are you? It's so good to see you. When you're bored in Genshin, use a spin wheel and make random teams to fight bosses. That's pretty fun. Enjoying ZZZ, but you're level 28. Like level 9. ZZZ takes way too long to load. I understand that. I understand that, honestly. Hello, please. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. How's it going? Nice to meet you. I'm Robin. And I'm a Robin who is going to take my to the story quest section. Because, see, I need to do this. And then I need to do this. And then I need to do this. Okay? Happy birthday, Claire. Yes, happy birthday, Claire. I hope you had a very, very happy birthday. Congratulations on becoming an additional age older. Okay. You love ZZZ, but you're procrastinating continuing the story because I know it's going to be done soon. Yeah, I'm not in any rush to just like burn through it. I'm not in any rush at all to burn through it because ZZZ hits really, really good for me. Like, whenever I just hop on and play for like, it sounds kind of bad, right? But ZZZ hits perfectly in that like 30 to 45 to like 1 hour time slot for me. Like, if I play like that just much ZZZ, like I really, really like it. My attention span, unfortunately, kind of drops off pretty quick after that point. But like, so if I can play it in like 1 hour bursts a day, like that works for me. I spend my stamina, it's easily. I do like a couple extra little quests and stuff. Like I've been playing every day. I'll say, I think there's one day that I missed. I didn't play since release day, but otherwise I play like an hour or an hour and a half a day, I would say. Folks, shall we begin Kazuha's story quest? Should we begin Kazuha's story quest? Do we do this? Hi, Parfait. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Yes, we should. Yes, we should. We should. 34 first. Complete first 2 missions for chapter 3. And then AR-36 is to do the end. Oh, see? We're gonna have to keep playing offline. So I'm glad that I like it. You don't like Kazuha? Oh no. I didn't like Kazuha at first either. So I'm kind of excited to see what I think now. I didn't get the best first impression of Kazuha, honestly. Doesn't his story quest give you a free sword? Is that true? Oh my gosh, is that sword? Is that true? I can't wait. Dude, I've been farming for the sword billet for literally months, trying to craft bro and iron stink. I'm so ticked off. James, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate you. Folks, let's do it. Let us unlock Kazuha's story quest. Let us see the dude. Let's check him out and see what he's all about. I know that Kazuha is a fan favorite, and we haven't really seen him again in the story since that, oh my gosh, that quest with Beto, like kind of the pre-Inazuma interlude. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yo, whoever asked earlier if we can trap people in bubbles with Siege Wing, watch.
Let's blow bubbles.
Come on, I'll show you.
Let's get down to business.
Well, that guy didn't want to be trapped, but you can do it.
The Temple of Wisdom.
I've done it many times.
Shower me with praise. Nowhere to hide.
You have it equipped to Fiorina. What sword is it? What kind of weapon do I get? Is it any? Is it good? Think Kazuha is overrated?
On to the next.
Oh, yo. Dude, I want to find somebody I can trap in the bubble. That would be good. Dude, should I use Kazuha for his own story quest? I really like my team, though. I really like my Fiorina team.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma.
That's true. It has been a minute since we came to Inazuma. There's a large range. Can it trap the ruin guards? No, there's a size. It can only trap like small enemies. It has been a minute since we first set foot on Inazuma. I know a lot of folks don't like Inazuma. I liked Inazuma. I didn't like the beginning of Inazuma, but generally I liked Inazuma.
So many things have happened since then.
There have been many memorable events.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey.
It's true.
So, where should we go today?
Really wish Genshin would get a timeline so you know when things were set on our journey. I would agree. I would love to see a timeline. I'm fascinated with timelines and stuff. Wait a moment.
Huh? What's up?
Someone's coming. Were you asking about the sword you get from this story quest? Yes. We were wondering what the heck is up with that.
Doesn't wanna talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Dude. It looks aesthetic on Kazuha. Attack percent sword that triggers AoE damage. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, but that's pretty good though, right? We like that.
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all?
Dude, I was defeating that guy easily. That was light work.
Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Right? This dude's such a fool. Why would he instantly walk up and choose violence? He literally woke up and chose violence. Why is his sword glowing ominously purple, bro? You need to relax, dude.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha?
Hi, biggest Junangzu fan. Welcome. I hope you're doing good today, too. We are playing Reverse 1999 tomorrow night. It'll be very, very fun. I have P3 Junangzu. Have you ever met somebody by the name of Kazuha? We have.
He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animal vision.
Does he ask everybody who carries a sword if they know Kazuha?
That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
The sword you get from this quest is not as good as Iron Sting, but it's a solid option. Okay. Well, honestly, I might build it anyway. Yeah, that dude was a
What the
problem.
heck is this guy's problem?
That's what I said.
Coming around here waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase.
That's what I said.
Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha.
I couldn't agree more.
Right? Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets to challenge Kazuha to a duel, he won't be able to beat him.
Yeah, isn't Kazuha, like, canonically super strong?
Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back.
Actually, I have a hunch. I don't know what Lumine is talking about.
Oh? What kind of hunch?
I think this guy may have a special connection to Kazuha.
A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other?
I can't say for sure.
Yeah, maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Yippee! Let's go say hello, please. To Kazoo. To Kazoo. Genshin Impact. I am glad that I pulled Kazuha. There was a bit of a internal debate. You know, when his banner was immediately before Arlecchino's. But we ended up pulling them both. It was a very good decision. I would do it all. I would do it all over again.
Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
Kazoo.
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all.
Who? Yeah, the other guy's looking
We took
for
the small
Kazuha.
vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha.
Why do they want to know about Kazuha?
If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't
Oh
see
my
her
God, that
getting this
battle.
kind of attention.
That battle was...
Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
That day was so frustrating because I was so excited to get into Inazuma, right? Because I was so excited for Raiden Shogun because Acheron was my first like Raiden. And so I was ready to meet my second Raiden, which was Raiden Shogun. And so I was like, oh my gosh, it's the start because the Archon quest, it's Inazuma Archon quest, like 1. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, we're off to Inazuma, right? Like that should have been the interlude quest. Maybe it like technically was, but I don't think that it was. I think that it was like number 1, like day 1 Inazuma stuff. And it was, oh my gosh, it was so brutal. Have a good dinner, iHeartRadio player. Y'all, I had pizza today. I ordered pizza. I was lazy. I didn't want to go out and do anything. Ordered pizza. There's no kazoo emoji. Should we get a kazoo emote?
Oh, so
Kazoo?
you still don't know what he did.
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
Now you want pizza too? Yeah, pizza. It was really good.
Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be?
You could compare it to the technique Beto used to strike down Haishan. Yeah, remember, Kazoo deflected her Kuso no Mototichi. I was very close. If that wasn't exactly what it was, I was very close.
Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved.
Muso no Hitotachi. Muso no Hitotachi. Everybody say Muso no Hitotachi 3 times fast. Muso no Hitotachi. Muso no Hitotachi. Muso no Hitotachi. Hello, please, Firefly. Welcome, welcome. How are you? So good to see you. It was a little bit close. It was a little bit close.
He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryou Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him.
Oh,
I
no.
thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
You good, Firefly? I'm good. I'm doing good, too.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable.
The Shogunate probably wants to show some goodwill. After all, the Raiden Shogun's mindset has changed. So true.
Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryou Commission.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's say hello, please.
I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Are you enjoying Genshin? I am really enjoying Genshin. I started playing in February. Nahida was my first banner character in Genshin Impact. She's so cute. We just finished the Sumeru Archon quest. Like the main part of it. And therefore, we are having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun. It was very, very cool to complete the Sumeru Archon quest. You know, spoiler alert. To save our little bean. And then wake up the next day to find out that we got into HoYoCreators. I was like, dude, that was insane. That's insane. That was insane. That was so cool. That is so cool.
Oh, it's you.
It's me. Hello,
Greetings.
please.
We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt Decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh. It's Kazuha.
We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the show.
Kaidahara. Kaidahara. That is not how I've been pronouncing this man's username.
Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array
Man
of
has not said a
directives aimed
word
at
yet.
resolving, or at least easing the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name.
Yes, that's my user ID. Please feel free to send me a friend request. No one remembers NPC names if they aren't important. Yeah, I could name like Hypatia, Tepe, Timothy. There's a couple other, Catherine. You know, there's a couple other good Genshin Impact NPCs.
Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed?
I forget.
In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged to this class.
Victor is your personal fave? What is his deal? What does he do?
But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil.
You can only name 3 of those? Estella. What about the NPC Estella? How could you forget yourself?
We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans was neither proper nor just.
Boom. Victor is the Fatui guy that hangs out in the Mondstadt Cathedral. Why is he like doing that? Why do they like let him do that? You love the character arcs in commissions? Dude, I was doing Mondstadt commissions a little while ago. Horrible. I do not recommend doing this under any circumstance, right? But the guy who's like faking out being on a war and his blind girlfriend back in the city, writing letters back and forth to each other, and you are the delivery person. The character arc in this Archon quest is insane. The character arc in this commission quest is insane. He's got a bunch of commissions connected to him, so you meet like him. Bye-bye, Claire. I hope you have a good rest of your day. You can probably name all Mosshat NPCs. That's crazy.
Considering Mr. Kaidahara
That is so
has
crazy.
once more made
That's
an
powerful.
outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past.
Compensation.
In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large.
This is good timing. It's cool that we played... It's cool that we are playing Kazuha's story quest now, because now we know that Kazuha's voice actor is voicing Jakio in Honkai Star Rail. Can you believe that? Isn't that going to be pretty cool? Hello, please. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Nice to meet you. I'm Robin. Nice. Yeah. So we better get more accustomed to Kazu's voice. You know, his voice actors coming back, coming to Honkai Star Rail. Oh my gosh, the new Honkai Star Rail trailer revealed Arlecchino's VA is coming to Honkai Star Rail, and like more. There's so like they revealed so much stuff last night.
However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaidahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaidaharas will be bladesmiths once more.
Yippee!
And your wanderings will finally come to an end.
Dude, he will have a place to call home.
You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City with the Almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
Yippee!
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaidahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
By the king of all gacha games, the king of all gacha games says, anyone still play Reverse 1999? We do. We still do play Reverse 1999. I'm actually streaming Reverse 1999 for the first time in a while tomorrow night. We're gonna play Reverse tomorrow night. We're gonna pulverize Zolda and start the story. We're gonna check it out. It's gonna be fun. Do you plan on doing Kanamiya at some point? Maybe later. Probably not before we get caught up in the Archon quest.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Robin, do you think you can get to AR 34 and ZZ before I get to AR 36? Probably.
Malicious
I'm pretty close.
rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaidahara Kazuha in town.
I think I just need to get caught up in the Archon quest. Like I think that's our number one priority, honestly.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated.
Muso no
They cannot
Hitotachi?
accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
Emo Otori, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, please. Booga Booga, welcome. How's it going? It's going good. How are you?
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
Archon quest should be a priority until you are caught up. Let's go. I completely agree. I think we're gonna push Archon quest like 2, maybe 3 days a week until we get caught up. We're gonna play a lot during 4.8.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
Sounds good, Firefly. I will accept your friend request later. You just finished that quest? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Kazuha's pretty cool.
This is just one of many similar rumors.
Somebody says I sound like Kazuha. Is that true?
The subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way.
Do I sound like this guy?
But perhaps if the shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
You don't think so? Booga Booga's okay.
This is
Good to hear. Good to hear.
why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought.
Not
It
at
stands to
all.
benefit
Okay.
all of us.
You don't think so either?
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Hello, please.
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
You and
Why would
Kazuha?
such a dangerous individual be looking for me?
You and Kazuha both have a soft quality to your voices. I agree. I agree. I can kind of hear it. Honestly, I can kind of hear it. My voice has also changed since the first time we met Kazuha, honestly. Just a little bit. What do you say? What did you say? There's my user ID. I posted it in the TikTok chat. Do you have any siblings? Wait, could it be someone you train with under the same master? That person didn't strike me as Kazuha's sibling.
No. This puzzles me as much as it does you.
Seemed like an enemy.
My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality.
You believe it? Yippee.
Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaidahara sword art.
Kaidahara
focused
sword
on blade
art.
testing, but with a full
Named
repertoire of
very
combat
fancily
forms.
as Kazuha Slash. Okay, they're talking about this Kaidahara sword art. All this hubbub, and they're just gonna call it Kazuha Slash.
Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back! This guy was a serious nutcase.
He's a little bit of a silly.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer.
Are we gonna team up with Kazuha to beat up that dude?
I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked her,
Mm-hmm.
then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Yep, that's
Very
what
well.
it seemed like.
Please stay safe.
We will. We will.
Come
We gonna
on.
be good.
Let's go and track down your aggressor.
The detective agency
Bye-bye,
knows the
Firefly.
most
Have a
about
good
what
day
goes on
in
in
Genshin
hell.
Impact. Thank you, folks. Thank you for that friend request. I will accept it a little bit later. Okay. Folks, I appreciate everybody who's hanging out, having a good time. How's everybody's Sunday? Anybody do anything cool over the weekend? Anything fun so far? I slept a lot Friday evening. I slept a lot Friday evening, which was really, really cool. You did nothing and it was amazing. That's kind of what I'm saying too, right? I didn't really do anything. I loved it. I loved every second of it. I don't need to do a whole lot of stuff to have fun. Bye bye, Emu Otori. Welcome. Bye bye. Have a good rest of your day. Okay. You did nothing and it was amazing too. Yeah, dude, we just gotta chill out. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about it in too much detail, right? But yesterday in the United States was crazy. Okay, yesterday was crazy in the United States. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was following a lot of that. I was watching a lot of that. I don't want to talk about it in detail, but that was crazy. That's what I did yesterday.
Hey there! We'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaidehara Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaidehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
Hello, please.
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Heard about it through a meme. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I saw it through a Twitch. I discovered through a Twitch channel name, like through a Twitch stream title. I was scrolling through the following category, right? And I saw somebody's stream title. I was like, oh, what? What I did yesterday? That's what the whole world did. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Delete some games off the PS5. Yo, I need to do that. Historic moments? Oh, for sure.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest.
It was crazy. Okay,
Mr.
that's all we
Kaidehara
want
is
to talk
currently
about.
the
It.
talk
Okay.
of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him.
But I know. Okay, I know.
To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaidehara's personal information. Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
Millions? Of mora?
That's a lot.
Oh, wait. Even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Y'all remember when we first got to Inazuma and they were talking about like finding us millions of mora?
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
They were gonna tax us to death?
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaidehara. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to
look at
connect
this
this
dude.
with an assault.
He looks like a playable character.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
Wide Robin? That's ancient Estella.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention.
Hello, please, Wolf Knight. It's so good to see you. Hello, please.
If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
You're ancient? I'm ancient too. I'm ancient so bad. I'm so ancient, dude. Hello, please, King Natsu. Welcome. How are you?
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
Oh, no.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere.
King Natsu's doing good. I'm doing good too. It's good to see you. Playing Gasu could be a playable character in ZZZ. I don't know. I don't think that they're hiding any playable characters in plain sight. I don't think.
Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now.
Is this your way of giving praise? It was also not easy for me to fight him off. Is this your way of giving praise? I'm going to answer that.
I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted.
Wolf Knight's doing good. I'm doing good too. Welcome on in.
It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured.
Oh, the
or
music is so
lose their
good.
Life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Right?
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaidehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
Dude, that was insane.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much too humble. Don't worry, I completely understand your concerns. I will try my best to gather whatever leads I can for you.
Bye-bye, Vicarus. I hope you have a good rest of your day, okay? Take it easy.
Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though.
Seeing which character might be the most likely, let us know your results. Let us know if you can find any. God Almighty was spelled Almighty, A-L-L-M-I-T-Y. No, Almighty, when like referring to like a more open or like a more powerful creature, is A-L. I mean, since because Almighty. You know what? I see what you cooked. You burnt it a little bit, but I see what you cooked. Honestly, that makes sense.
Let me tell you about it just in case.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
No bully, no bully,
Alright then.
Estella.
Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time.
Okay.
One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
I bet it's him.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing at the same time. Their cases are likely connected, but I don't know much in the way of details. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
We can investigate both incidents at the same time. It's totally okay.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Hello, please, anime. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma Smithy.
Oh, we're gonna ask him.
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation. I'll get moving shortly myself.
How to pronounce Kaidahara? It's Kaidahara, right? Kaidahara clan? Kaidahara clan? It's Kaidahara, right? You're back? How much did you miss? Not a whole lot. We're just getting set up. We've been tasked to investigate the person who attacked us with Kazuha. Somebody's after Kazuha. Somebody's looking for Kazuha. But folks, we are going to take a quick break because I forgot to go to the restroom before the stream. So I am going to run to the restroom. Okay. And I will be RB. We're just going to take a couple minutes break. Okay. And when I return, we will continue Genshin Impact. Okay. BRB. I'll be RB.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Okay. Unrelenting patience and willpower to move mountains. I still think we should change it. This part is fireworks are the best in Okay. Unrelenting patience and willpower to move mountains. I still think we should change it. Okay. Unrelenting patience and willpower to move mountains.
Hello, please. Hello, please, and welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate you. Hello, please. Hello, Rella, Estelle, Alyssa. Thank you. Anime says, how are you so far? I'm doing really good. We've been having a good day. Folks, we just got back from a little break. And we will be continuing Kazuha's quest, Kazuha's story quest, Act 1. It's gonna be very good. Hello, please, Bernitsu. Welcome. How are you? It's so good to see you. Yippee! Folks, today we are doing Kazuha Kaidahara. Is it Kaidahara? Kazuha Kaidahara's story quest, as well as the Sumeru interlude right afterwards. So that should be very fun, okay? Welcome on in. Hello, please.
Ah, if it isn't Kaidahara Kazuha, what brings you here today?
We're on the hunt for our ops.
You two know each other?
Trying to decide if you want to keep pulling for Fiorina's weapon or not. I have it, and it's really cool. It's really cool. I got it really early. Like, I got it instantly. It was insane. I wanted Siege Ween's weapon the most because it's so specific to her, right? But it was the last thing that came home. I had to build. I lost to the Greatsword, to Diluc's Greatsword as well. So I pulled Fiorina's Greatsword, and then, I pulled Fiorina's sword and then Diluc's Greatsword. So I lost there, and then I got Siege Ween's bow in like 30 pulls. Overall, I would say I got pretty lucky.
Yes, the Kaedahara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans.
Okay, I don't know much about the Amenoma clan.
After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects.
Raiden Gokaden?
Let me quickly explain.
Who the heck?
The Raiden Gokaden was the collective term for the 5 most acclaimed bladesmithing arts in Inazuma. The techniques of blade making were personally bequeathed to the Raiden Gokaden by the almighty Shogun, and over time, further honed and enhanced by the most talented craftsmen. Unfortunately, a series of events led to the gradual decline of many clans in the bladesmithing trade. Today, only the Amenoma clan has kept its art alive.
And is that where we are now? Is this who we're talking to?
So sad.
Yeah, this is him.
It is a great pity indeed. In the old days, we each had our specialties. And just as iron sharpens iron, so too did we learn much from each other.
How cool.
As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and
why are we talking to
determination
this
of
dude?
water as it turns stone to sand.
What's the idea here?
There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out. until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life.
You play this game too? Do I have any tips? I would say that my number one Genshin Impact tip is to focus on building only a couple characters at a time. Only focus on and build your favorite few characters at a time, because you don't want to spread your resources too thin. You want to make sure you're able to level up at least one team really deeply all the way to the end of the game.
As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
Ishin art? Yo, in this game called Sekiro, it's made by the same people who make Elden Ring. It's like a samurai game, and the final boss is called Sword Saint Ishin. And this dude is a sword fighter, and then he pulls out like a modern day Glock pistol. And people call him Glock Saint Ishin.
That's right. Ishin art strives
Ishin.
for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment
It's crazy.
that forging begins.
I have coped a lot of times that I have beaten Sekiro. I will say it again, that I have beaten Sekiro. But Glock Saint Ishin, I'll tell you right now, you know, and then never again, that Glock Saint Ishin gatekept me from actually finishing Sekiro. I have never actually finished Sekiro because of Glock Saint Ishin. He's crazy.
For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Guns and samurai were around at the same time. That's true. I don't know, like, to what extent, because it has 18 round magazine. Okay, it feels like he's shooting a modern, like, semi-automatic pistol. Okay, it's insane. It's a crazy boss fight. Like, his sword fighting is insane, and then he pulls out the strap.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
Parry this, right? Like, if you can parry a wrench, you can parry a bullet.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments.
It's
not
crazy.
by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan.
I love that game. I'd love to play it again and finally properly beat it, right? But that fight's kind of BS.
But let's get back on topic.
Well, let's get back on
visit
topic.
Today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryou Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far.
Do you watch the Fear Street movies out of curiosity? I do not. I'm not familiar with that.
He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it.
I haven't seen... What was the last movie that I watched? I watched Oppenheimer at home. I saw the TV Glow at home.
But I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryou Commission.
How was Oppenheimer? I thought it was really, really good. I thought, like, the music was outstanding. The atmosphere was good. It was intense. I thought it was a little, pretentious. It was a little Christopher Nolan film. I think he is a little aware of his filmmaking style at this point, you know. But I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I would watch it again. Oh, I watched Dune 2 at home, sadly.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back.
A fire?
Yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
Oops.
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up.
The rare weapon. Is this the weapon that we're gonna get at the end of the story quest?
He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing.
Ayo.
And can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality.
Hello, please. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Nice to meet you. I'm Robin.
He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts, particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
The dude, is this the guy that attacked us? Is that who they're talking about? Hello, please, Colonel Canada. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing?
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine.
Who is your favorite character? I really like Nahida. I really like Nahihi. She's the reason we started playing the game. A lot of folks in my community were excited about Nahida's rerun in February, and so we started playing the game, and I got Nahida as my first limited character in the game. And then we just finished the Sumeru Archon quest as well, so spoiler alert. You know, we saved Nahihi, we freed her from the sanctuary of Thurathana, and yippee!
Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
Nahihi mentioned? Nahihi mentioned. Hello, please, Honey Buns. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person.
Right, so true.
He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
Nah, something funky's going on, dude.
Huh. Is that so?
You got your first 5-star? Who did you get?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear with neither farewell nor fair warning.
Fiorina was your first 5-star? Oh my goodness, congratulations. She's so good. She's so much fun. I got Fiorina too, and she's really, really cool. Colonel Canada's first 5-star was Mona when you tried to get Zhongli on the second rerun. Ooh. Ooh. Did you ever get your Zhongli? You ever use your Mona? Hello, please, Neko Riku. Welcome, welcome. How are you? It's so good to see you. Folks, if we could get a shout out for Neko Riku. Hello, please. Welcome, welcome. How are you? You're still in the Liyue Archon quest? Are you enjoying the game? Are you having fun? Are you having fun? What's your favorite part?
I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me.
You got so mad you spent $130 for another 71 pulls? Hey, I've been there. I've done that. I think many of us here have done that. You'll fit in well here, Colonel Canada. Hello, please. Alyssa's was Ito in 3.3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ito Iritaki? Iritaki Ito? Your favorite part is Zhongli, your most favorite? Folks, I'm sorry. I'm not a Zhongli. I'm not a Zhongli enjoyer. He's not for me. He's not for me. I thought his decision making I thought his leadership skills, I thought they were poor. I thought he made a mistake. I'm sorry. I think he made a mistake.
Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
I don't know. You, Honey Buns, you're still in the Liyue Archon quest? There's not much more I can say. I like his playstyle, but not him. Yeah, I know he's like a really, really strong character. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry. You have our word.
Riku is good, just chilling. Folks, my friend Riku is a good streamer as well. He plays Honkai, Star Rail, and others. Please consider checking him out. Good to hear you're chilling. It's very, very good to see you. You're free to play. You don't use your money on Genshin. Feel like you're taking the easy route, feeling mild. Hey, I felt that as well. You know, now for me, it's like it's hooked my brain in this like efficiency loop. You know, it's like, dude, if I'm playing, I might as well get the battle pass. Like, I might as well get all the best rewards. Like, why would I want to like waste my time, like not play the most efficient way possible? Now I'm like, that's how I'm personally brainwormed. Hello, please, Raccoon. Welcome, welcome. How are you? It's so good to see you.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
What version of Genshin did you start? I started in 4.4? 4.4? I want to say. It was Nahida's rerun banner. I'm still a baby. Yeah, I'm a baby. This is my first time doing the Archon quest. Don't worry about it, honey buns. Folks, never feel pressured to follow. Hello, please, thank you for the follow. Or sub or anything. Just hanging out is great. I really, really appreciate you being here. What's up, Presto? Chango, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, please, welcome, welcome. How's it going? We need to get this info from the Nagato family, okay?
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other.
Ayo?
Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Folks, I'm pretty new to Genshin. We started playing in February 2024 for Nahida, and then I pulled Nahida and Arlecchino and Sijuin and Fiorina and Kazuha. We pulled Kazuha himself. So we have really, really enjoyed Genshin. Folks, I also play Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero as well. And as of Saturday, was it Saturday? Friday, Saturday, I am officially a HoYoCreator. So I'm recognized by HoYoverse. Yippee! Yippee! Rabin mentioned. We got Father. Yeah, Father. She is really, really cool. I'm kind of tired of her playstyle. I want to use Fiorina and Sijuin. Thank you, Ooga Booga. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I wanted to use... We took a little bit of a break from the Archon quest there in a little bit. And so whenever I returned, we were like deep in the thick of the Sumeru Archon quest. And I wanted to use Nahida and then the Fiorina and Sijuin banner, of course. Got us good. So we put together this little team. It's pretty good. Fiorina, your bride? Oh, she's so beautiful. Alright, Kujo Sara instead of your waifu. Well, her banner, we still got plenty of time to get Lady... What? There's only 1 day remaining on the Fiorina and Sijuin banners in Genshin Impact. What? Did you pull on these banners while they were available? I got both of these characters and their weapons. What did you do? Oops. Shit. Oops. 4.8 on Tuesday night. I know. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Are we gonna... Is it Tuesday night or is it Wednesday night? I think it's Wednesday night. That's awesome, Indio. I'm glad you got all the skins. Lorella got Sijuin. Gonna buy the Nilu skin as soon as the servers are up. Need more time? You don't have anything save for Yelan? Bernitsu got Fiorina, and you're still trying to get her weapon. There's a lot less time than I thought. When I was making this week's schedule, which by the way, folks, I'll show you. It is, you can do schedule in the chat to see this as well. But I have it on here as well. Here's kind of like our plan for this week, folks. Yippee, Genshin, today, Sunday, and Thursday, as well as Endless Zone Zero, Reverse 1999, Pokemon Unite, and more. I'm trying. I didn't realize that 4.8 was coming out this week, so there's a pretty decent possibility that one of these streams gets changed to 4.8. If it's Wednesday, maybe we'll do it Wednesday. I don't know. We shall see. Stay tuned. The Discord has the most up-to-date info. Yellen is in the second half of the banners anyway. Oh, yeah, so you might have some time. You may have some time. Let's go.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now.
I don't think that's why we're here.
My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
You're gonna pull for Diluc on the standard banner. Best of luck.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again.
I hope you bring him home. Ayo.
I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
Not particularly.
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search.
I got Diluc the other day on Fiorina's banner. I lost my first Fiorina. I lost my Fiorina 50-50 to Diluc. Is alien boot.
With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
Ow, why are you throwing Stoop at me?
Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That hurted. I tell you what.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things.
HoYoCreator? Yes, I'm officially a HoYoCreator, folks. I was accepted over the weekend. So thank you so much for the congratulations. I appreciate you. After 3 years of playing, you finally got Jean on Fiorina's banner. Were you like looking for Jean? Were you looking forward to Jean? I do not yet have Jean. She seems pretty cool though.
He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him.
Jean was the whole reason you got into Genshin? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for gifting a sub. Ooga Booga, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Honey Buns. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yippee. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Jean was the reason you got into Genshin. So after 3 years, you finally got her. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, that must feel good. You thought she looked hot on the cover art, so you installed?
Everything was fine when we first got married. But as time went by, things
Congratulations.
changed for the worse.
Yeah, thank you, Ooga Booga. I really, really appreciate you.
Uh-oh. What happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house.
And the best part, Jean works well with Fiorina teams as well. Yeah, because Fiorina is all about changing the HP. And Jean heals the whole team, right? Even the people who are off field. I don't have Jean yet, so I don't have, like, I'm not super familiar with her abilities. Like, I have no idea what Mona does. Like, I have no idea what Mona does. I know that Chi-Chi resurrects people, but I have no idea what Mona does. I don't have Dia. I don't really know what Dia does. I'm a little bit out of the loop. I'm just a little bit out of the loop.
He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance.
That is so bizarre. That is so weird. Why would he do that?
I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens.
Chi only resurrects at C6? I pray to God I never get there.
On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Dia is pretty weak, even with a dedicated team. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I think Dia's really, really cool. You hope Zhao or Zhongli or Chalda gets a rerun. I think Zhongli's gonna get a rerun. Once again, I don't know any of this is fact. I don't know anything about leaks. Even if I knew about leaks, we can't talk about them anymore. Okay, so this is truly just like speculation for me. I think it seems that Zhongli seems to get a rerun at the beginning of each nation. You know, so if that pattern continues, then it serves to think that he would probably get a rerun at the beginning of Natlan. Probably.
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
You're praying for it? Is anybody gonna pull for Zhongli?
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me.
Lorella's gonna pull? I will never bring that man onto my Genshin Impact account.
You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink.
Like how Zhongli is free-to-play friendly? Is he really? Dia is nice for exploring Dragonspine. He's the only Archon Estella doesn't want. Oh
After
no!
I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell.
If you don't use him anymore, who did you bench him for?
His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family?
He's your support and your GO DPS? Is that true? Archons are main characters in big draws. They're unlikely to make it into a Chronicle banner. I agree. He did the right thing. It's important to set boundaries.
Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament.
Dog, I'm not vibing with this story quest so far.
And
I'm having fun chatting, hanging out with all y'all. This quest is just kind of
or if he was simply angry with me.
So far.
The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
Got a god set to make him a sub DPS, holy cow.
I see. I understand.
Switch him out for Layla. I was looking up the Genshin 3.2 patch, and I learned that Layla and Nahida came out in the same patch. Isn't that cool?
Ame no Mayuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
I learned that. It's true.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate.
It is.
He never
It's
even
true.
haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
They said confidently.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down.
That's kind of weird.
Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts.
Broke boy behavior. He's just like Zhongli.
Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together.
That makes sense. He shouldn't run.
As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ame no Mayuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
Just a little bit. They're doing a lot of telling, not a lot of showing right now. I think, I don't know, we're dare I say we're yapping a little bit.
A little confusing. More like completely mystifying.
Dare I say we're yapping a little bit.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance.
As far as you remember, it gets better in the end. Most of these story quests do. You know, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad or boring at all. Like I'm having a really fun time, right? I think we're having a great time just hanging out, chatting and stuff. Yeah, it's just it's kind of static. I mean, like visually, it's kind of static.
The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery.
I need, like, I would unironically probably appreciate some, like, Subway Surfer gameplay.
Do you have any thoughts?
Well, Paima was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and,
Oops.
Nope.
Made a
never
little
mind.
oopsie.
Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
Perhaps the fire was deliberately used to hide the truth. We are still missing crucial information. Yeah, we're still missing crucial information.
Right. I very much agree with you. It seems highly likely that we're missing a piece of the puzzle.
Paimon is thinking about food. Many such cases.
Working off what we know so
many
far, there
such
are too many
cases.
things that don't add up. The chances are that there are still some clues left for us to discover. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict.
Somebody pushing him around.
Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened there?
This also doesn't seem connected to the case of the attacker.
Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Amenoma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
But there's like, other than the Kaidahara art, right? There's two others. There's a total of 5.
Darn! We thought we could get 2 birds with 1 stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Yippee!
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
Oh, look, a snack-sized yap machine? Well, hello, please, to you too. How's it going, Sailor Mao? How are you? So good to see you. Lol, not you. Are you talking about Paimon? Paimon mentioned? Snack size? I thought he was hitting on me. You know, like, I'm a snack. emergency food. Been a while since you heard that joke. I'm on the snack that talks back. She does. She really does, yeah. She really does,
Wait.
yeah. I thought you were talking about me.
I hear something ominous in the wind.
Oh, this must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear.
Hi, Destined One. I hope you have a very, very good day as well. Have a good one.
As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
I knew we could count on you.
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here somewhere.
You don't think I'm snack sized? What? You don't think I'm a snack?
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the direction it left in.
Well, let's go.
It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma. The remnants of the Tatarigami.
That's one thing I didn't expect to encounter here.
Indeed. But this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of
Inauspicious?
benefit to our investigation.
He's just a bean? Is that not considered a snack? Wait, who's he? You're defo a snack and snack size? Yeah, I'm just a little bean. I'm
We
a
should
snack.
remain vigilant and approach slowly.
I'm a snack, yippee. Yo, the other day I removed the say-so tag.
So it's an underground warehouse.
I was like, look, we're getting a little bit
The
sus.
force is definitely coming from down below.
Perhaps we get a little bit more
The
sus.
source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place.
Ain't no way, it's true.
But the
Go feast your
residue
eyes.
it left behind still hasn't dissipated completely.
Lo and behold.
Judging from the concentration, I would have to conclude that the Tatarigami source resided here for a very long time.
Dude, it's just a door.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time.
Surely someone would have noticed.
From what I've been told, Tatarigami does not turn all upon whom it preys into violent monsters.
What does it do?
But most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Their interests become fanatical obsessions. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing more and more possessions, even as he put himself in grave debt.
The what turned into the what? The what? It turned into the Tatarigami. Are you telling me you're not 100% keeping up with all this?
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
You don't have a perfect understanding of what's going on here? Wow, that's crazy.
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside.
That's dangerous, Kazuha, man. Don't do that.
If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
Open. Wakey, wakey.
What's down there?
Hello, please.
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything.
Does this quest have
It
like a
looks the
domain?
fire caused a
Dude, I
cave-in,
love domains.
reducing the
I love
entire
domain
warehouse
quests.
to rubble.
In the end, it was just a scare. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That was too scary. Paimon was so sure that the warehouse boogeyman was about to jump out at us.
Yeah, Tamiro says, I love you. Hello, please.
All we can do now
How
is
are you?
keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami energy source left this place. Two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami.
The Tatarigami.
I fear much misfortune has already befallen them.
Let's hurry. We cannot afford to delay any longer.
Yes, let's go. If nothing else, it's vital that we find out where this Tatarigami energy is coming from.
Hi, yeah, Tamiro. It's good to see you. Why does Paimon kind of look like the Traveler on some angles? They have the same. They have a similar color scheme, wouldn't you say?
Quiet your mind.
Like they
and
share the same
focus on
color
what you
palette.
sense around you.
A little bit.
Perhaps you too will
Her hair's a
perceive
little
its
bit
ominous
wider
presence in the wind.
than Lumine's. Yippee! Follow the scent and look for clues. Okay, let's go sniffing. Sniffing the wind. Follow the scent. Oh, the music is so pretty.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here and seems to be dissipating slowly.
Two parts that would correspond to Mr. Nagato and Aminoma Yuya?
Quite possibly. Let's search the area.
Indeed, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls.
Looks
They're
awful.
Really strangely.
This looks awful,
Something seems to
dude.
be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
Oop, oop, oop.
But my name echo in song. Sharing my knowledge. This made her. Street of light. Hey.
Hyper bloom, hyper bloom. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's...
Look at my buff. My buff's still on the screen. The sanctuary. All around us.
Look at this red stuff. What is it?
By the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. The ink is bone dry. It must have been written quite some time ago. Well,
Take a look. You know what? I'm in a good mood. I'm going to read this out loud. I am Nagato. I was wounded by Aminoma Yuya. He took my most precious blade. I chased him, but could not catch him. I lay down here to rest on account of my exhaustion. I thought that I might croak right here. My stomach kept on bleeding, but it seems that some strange power has sustained me. Why did he steal that blade? I was going to sell it to him. He even burned my warehouse down. Ah, it hurts. It hurts. But for some reason, I can't fall unconscious. So all I can do is to distract from the pain is right. What will happen to Sachiko, Yuichi, and Yuji? I'm sorry to them. I really am. Only now do I realize how stuck in my ways I was, and how blind to my obsession. I must have been cursed. I collected all those strange and bizarre things. They won me not one iota of happiness or warmth. Put all of it together, and it still wouldn't have been worth a single word from her mouth. Thank you, and sorry for letting you down, Sachiko. Storyteller Robin, you're shocked? I read that?
according to
Still be
this
too
letter,
shocked.
a conflict arose because Aminoma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato.
Okay, to be honest, I got a new setting in my headphones where I can actually hear myself talk. Like I'm monitoring, like now I'm used to hearing my own voice a little bit as we stream. And I feel like I'm not like screaming at you anymore, which is cool. I know that sometimes I have a tendency to do that, right? As I get excited and like the music is pumping or whatever, like sometimes I can like, I scream sometimes, you know. I was once described as like yelling in lowercase, you know, like screaming in lowercase. And so I thought that like I can actually hear my own voice a little bit, and so whenever I like start to sound, I feel like we sound pretty good today. Hearing your own voice, you can never do that. You cringe at your own voice. Oh, you just have to, like, if you're gonna do content creation and stuff, like YouTube videos, like if you're gonna do be your own editor and stuff, like you just have to.
Yuya started the
Gotta
fire
get
that
used to it.
destroyed the warehouse and
I had to.
wounded Mr.
I hated
Nagato
it
in
too.
the fight. Mr. Nagato
I still
kept
do.
chase as long as he could,
I'm just used to it.
eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
It's rarely like fun, you know? Like rarely do I hear my voice and I'm like, oh my gosh, oh yes.
So, where is he?
But, you know, it's getting better. It's getting better these days.
He was
Honestly.
not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us.
Hi, Tharudon. Hello, please.
Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. There's nothing more for us to find here.
Let's ask the Tenryo Commission to do a thorough search later. There's more important things to do right now.
Yes. Right now, we need to uncover some more important truths.
So true.
If Ame no Mayuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him, the more people risk meeting the same tragic end.
Right, so let's get moving.
How did it come to this? It's not in his nature.
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami.
Dude, the person who walked up to us, like, his blade was growing purple and black. Like, he was, like, obviously, like, he might as well have been, like, wearing a sign that says, like, I'm obsessed or something. Or, like, possessed, not obsessed, possessed. He could be obsessed with us, but he was probably just possessed.
Of further power and skill. All the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected, it seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Dude, what do you think happened to these people who disappeared? Like, normally if people disappear, like, they usually don't reappear.
Wait, you figured it out? So these two cases are connected after all?
I mean, I thought that was clear.
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person.
Okay, okay.
On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find ourselves in danger.
Okay, let's check it out. Okay, let's check it out. We're gonna go out here? What the heck? This is incredible. Doo, 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 doo. Oh my gosh, hello please? Hey, have a good eep, Stella. Have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Take it easy, okay? Have a good Nini. Thank you, Stella. I appreciate you. Have a good one, okay?
He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
Yeah, Thordon, I think we're friends on Genshin.
Why here? Is there anything special about this place?
I think that we are.
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time.
Show yourself. It's no use hiding anymore.
Oh my gosh, it's a trap. It's a trap.
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before.
Welcome back, Chi-Chi. It's so good to see you.
What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Ame no Mayuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Ame no Mayuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Yeah, nobody's mentioned this, like, glowing blade so far. This is ridiculous.
Now that you mention it,
This is ridiculous.
It is giving off a strange light.
This was like the first thing that anybody noticed. I probably didn't even say anything just because of how obvious it is.
Whoa! Surely you don't mean... Are you serious?
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity.
Right? It's like dark. It's on like dark fire. This is absurd. Like, this is the first thing that we should have mentioned, dude. Why was that not the first word out of our mouth? You're reinstalling Star Rail already because you know you are going to need a game to pull in while you wait for ZZZ character banner. Honestly, very, very fair. Star Rail, I feel like a lot of folks are sleeping on Star Rail for a little bit right now. The new 10 Stonehearts trailer that they released yesterday was pretty exciting. You know, they're laying the path for future characters in Star Rail, but I feel like a lot of people are kind of letting Star Rail go to sleep. Pinaconi is over, you know, Pikaconi is complete. And so I feel like folks are like mentally, like it's really easy to log in and do your dailies and keep up with that game, right? But I feel like a lot of people, including me, were kind of mentally resting from Honkai Star Rail just a little bit.
The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years,
focusing on
affecting
ZZZ.
his state of mind, and more recently using the sale as a means to affect,
Natlan soon,
or rather as a means to occupy Ame no Mayuya's body.
Ame no Mayuya.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter.
Oop.
Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
What is it?
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya.
Oh my gosh. Is anybody excited for Snezhnaya? That's the nation after Natlan, right?
He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith.
What should we expect for that?
And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me.
Yippee! Thordon, that would be great.
He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit,
he gave him
Shogun
a soul.
Lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
You're sure all of Snezhnaya is going to be like Dragonspine? Constant cold having to fight off? Oh no. Can't wait to see the Saritsa, but you're terrified for the inevitable cold mechanic? Yeah, I think they'll have to do it. I think they will have to do it. I think that's what everybody expects.
So, swords can become conscious and control people?
It's going to be icy though. Isn't it going to be so comfy? Can you imagine like Genshin Christmas in like the icy region?
The people of
like
the
a new
time in
icy
which
region?
I was born never believed I had that kind
Be
of
very
power.
comfy.
They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects an ordinary weapon. But that gave me the opportunity to take action. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home.
He says this is a long journey from Snezhnaya to Inazuma. Do we know where Snezhnaya is located, like, geographically? I know that we kind of understand Natlan is going to be to the west of Sumeru. Do we have any idea where Snezhnaya is located? Why can't he see past his helmet? So they don't have to draw his eyes. It's at the top, probably? Like the North Pole? Wait, like the North Pole? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. That would be so cool. Pun intended. For sure. Definitely gonna get a cold mechanic in Snezhnaya. That has 2 When It Snows voice lines, and one of them is in Snezhnaya. Oh, confirmed.
I seek but one thing. to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
What about the South Pole? Aren't they like technically the same thing? Aren't they connected over the hemisphere? Is there a hemisphere marker down there, right? What is that called? The latitude, longitude. South Pole would put it near Inazuma. I'm talking. Oh, okay. I lost the plot. I was talking about like geographics, like real geography, right? I lost the plot. My bad.
Amenoma Yuya was not your first victim.
I was thinking about our North Pole. Like, aren't they the same thing? I've never heard the South Pole.
Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed?
Wait, is the South Pole
using them?
Antarctica?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission.
Real geography has been debunked long ago? What?
When I got tired or injured or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
You're awful.
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Amenoma Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenoma Yuya's body, I have found you, and by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun.
No, he will not. No, he will not. Are you liking the companion quest? It's okay.
Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come.
It's okay.
Now, give your body over to me.
We're gonna see how it ends. You know, we're gonna see what the end result is. Oh my gosh, I can play as Kazuha. I can play as 3 people.
Shower me with praise. Wibbly wobbly.
Whoa. Let's swirl all this up for Kazuha.
Nowhere to hide.
Invite him to dinner yet? Dude, I'm gonna blow him up.
Don't blink. Huh? Grow, grow, grow. Time to shine. Yoo-hoo!
Did I win?
The Temple of Wisdom.
Yeah, we blew him up. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Strike you down too.
Annihilated.
Your bluff's fooling no one. You've lost.
Lost.
Cooked.
I can never lose. It is this body that has reached its limit, nothing more.
Bro, Fiorina doll in the background.
Even if you defeat me here,
They're
the
chilling.
one who falls will not be me, but this man. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will.
Then we will smash you into pieces.
The end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger. And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure.
What?
By any means necessary and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny!
This is a JoJo reference. It's like Anubis from part 3. I haven't watched any JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I know I'm a bad VTuber. I don't know all my animes.
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art.
Oh no. Hello, please, Kleenex. Welcome. How are you?
But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
I'm good. How are you?
Really? You can tell all that just from his moves?
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings. Since the blade is currently possessing Amenoma Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade.
I'm glad you're doing all right too. Yeah, we're doing Kazu's companion quest right now because I didn't realize we had to do Kazu's companion quest to do the interlude.
If you ask me, the
we kind
mania
of goofed up
is
a little
probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition.
Oh, TBH.
You believe I am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin Art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface.
Oh my goodness.
In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past.
Bye-bye now.
I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner.
Prize Blade is being called out. Yeah, it's like, this is obviously nonsense. Oh my goodness. Hello, please, Foul. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Can't believe I almost missed this stream. Yeah, we're doing the Kazuha companion quest.
Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped.
That makes more sense. This is just crazy.
After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak.
This is a talking
to the
sword.
point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
You watched the VOD for Sumeru Act 5, and it was great. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you enjoyed. I'm so glad you enjoyed. I really, really enjoyed too. I thought it was really, really good.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Aminoma Yuya and make your escape.
It was peak. I absolutely loved it.
And what of it?
I loved it.
Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong it threatens to overwhelm you.
How does Kazuha, feel that?
You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear. Each step you have taken has come at a great cost. I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth.
You need to go back and watch the end of that VOD. Because you fell asleep before the climax of the plan. It was a long stream. It was a long stream, folks. I do not blame you. I kind of wish that I split it up into 2 parts, right? Like if I could go back in time, I would have done it in 2 parts. I think, or maybe the epilogue at the end as a separate thing. But I'm glad that we got all of Act 5, but I was definitely tired at the end, to say our goodbyes throughout the Archon quest. I wish I was fresh for that. So I don't know. Well, you haven't done the Fontaine Archon quest? No. So I am playing through Genshin for the very first time. We started playing in February, and we have completed the Sumeru Archon quest, and we are doing Kazuha's story quest, so that we can do the Sumeru interlude quest, so that we can go to Fontaine, okay? You're able to speed up the VOD and skip breaks? Yeah, God bless 2x speed.
But the way I see it,
shout out YouTube gang.
What began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
Gonna be in for a treat because Fontaine Archon quest is better than Sumeru. Yeah, I'm really, really excited. I'm really, really excited. I almost started playing the game for Fiorina. Back in the day during her initial release, and it just didn't work out at the time. But now I will play. I'm very, very excited. What do you think of Nouvelet before the Fontaine quest? He looks like a jerk. He looks like a jerk. He looks like a punk. He looks like he's gonna be rude. He looks like he disrespects my baby girl, Fiorina.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
A jerk? Yeah, he's got resting bitch face.
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life.
Right, this guy is weakened. Okay, this sword is tripping out.
Even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
Fontaine Archon quest is a small, boring arc, but I hope you enjoy it. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be good. I think that'll be good. His impression should be pretty dignified. Ooh. he looks like a jerk. His face, it's his like face, you know, he's got that like glare to him, you know, he's kind of like, I'm Nouvelet. I'm Nouvelet. I look like the blue eyes white dragon. I speak with a deep voice. And I'm Nouvelet. I don't know, he kind of looks like a jerk. He kind of looks like a jerk. You an RBF? Does that mean I'm a jerk? No. No. But, you know, sometimes we gotta be careful. We don't want to look like one. But we gotta be sure. Okay. You're the same look as Nouvelet. It's why no one approaches me. Look, I honestly do the same thing. I have an RBF as well. I have to consciously, like, change it.
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding.
Does it feel like he knows all of your secrets? No, that's not what I would say. I would say I don't know. He just seems like he's gonna be a handful.
How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
Hello, please, Nico. Welcome. How are you?
Silence, you blabbering fool. I must achieve my goal. This was his life's dream and the very purpose for which I was brought into being. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly. But you also underestimate my resolve.
This sword is tweaking.
And you should face reality.
Based.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing.
True.
I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality.
Nico's doing good. Good to hear. Welcome on in. Nouvelet looks easy to draw. What? What are you talking about?
It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaedahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
What did he say?
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path.
Your takes are very fascinating because of how different they are from my first playthrough. I feel like I am informed. I exist in the context of everything that came before, okay? And where we are now. And so I have access to more information than you probably did the first time you played through this story. You know what I mean?
I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Kazuha says, nah, I'd win.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you.
Normally, you wouldn't think that would change much.
Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Amenoma Yuya from your control.
I accept.
Okay, we got some stakes.
Kazuha?
This is a risky strategy, and you're dealing with a cursed blade that can possess people. Dude, what the heck?
This is the only way to save Amenoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the blade's puppet.
We gotta save him, dude. Kazuha's gotta save this dude.
The cursed blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor.
Yeah, this sword is crazy. This is not very good, dude.
The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions.
This whole like scene, right? Like this imagery is just very silly.
Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I should be able to put up some resistance for a while.
This is very silly to me.
But even so...
Even if things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both here with me. We have a chance here to save an innocent victim. I am willing to accept the risks entailed.
It's not like I can stop you.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance. I agreed to this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. What's happening? Ooh. Ooh, it's affecting him.
Kazuha?
Oh, yo.
I'm okay.
Okay, Kazu?
I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected.
If something feels off, let me know immediately, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Hello, please. Soap, welcome. How are you? This sword is zesty. It's so zesty, dude.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
What did Kazoo do?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights.
Eh?
If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power.
You just realized Kazuha's eyes are similar to mine? Honestly, I kind of see it too. That is so cool. I didn't realize that. We both got blue eye. We both got red eyes. Where was blue coming from, dude?
If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it.
I'm going insane.
He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute. Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild.
Hi, Sheeta. This is Kazuha's story quest before the Sumeru interlude. You have to do the Kazuha story quest before you do the Sumeru interlude. We just finished the Sumeru Archon quest the other day.
Since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever since.
And then we're on to Fontaine soon. That's your fit, Bill.
All right. Please lead the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Wait, this is crazy.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
Is there a reason you are doing this story specifically? There is. It is because I have to complete this story quest to do the Inversion of Genesis Interlude Archon quest. This is a prerequisite quest. I have story quest homework to do. I'm quest locked. Oh no. What AR are you? I am AR 50. I'm AR level 50. Okay. Folks, I am going to run a quick ad on Twitch while we travel to the next part of the location. If you get an ad, you will not miss anything. Okay? Any part of the quest. Anyway. Folks, thank you all so much for being here today. I really, really, really appreciate you. I think we've had a lot of fun today. Today has been really, really fun so far. I'm gonna go here. How long have you been playing? We started playing in February 2024. So Nahida was the first banner character that I pulled for that I got in Genshin Impact. Welcome in, Baked Beans. Good to see you. Hello, please. Dude, this place is so pretty. Hi, Derek. Welcome. How are you? So good to see you. Hello, please. I'm gonna jump down there. Dude, Fiorina and Sijween have never seen Inazuma. Can you believe that? My Fiorina and Sijween have never seen Inazuma. And now they have, right? And now they have. How comfy. Honestly, how comfy. I'm gonna get my thing. I'm gonna get my thing. Electroculus. Is that what these are called? What? Is that not what that is? Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello, please. Nice to meet you. I'm Robin. That's a grapple. Oops. Hello, please, Buddha Hill. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Good to meet you. That's not an Electroculus. You could have fooled me, dude. Berlin, you have the Electrogonna. Yeah, the electric, like, buff thing. In Inazuma. In Inazuma. Buddha Hill's doing good. I'm doing good, too. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Nice to meet you. Ads. That is not how it should work. People should not get ads outside of when I see that they are getting ads. You ever gotten an ad on this channel? I'm sorry. It sucks. Amazon makes us do it, dude. They don't like it. They don't like it. I've actually thought about like getting rid of my affiliate contract. I'm not actually gonna do that, but I'm so sick of ads. I would like pay money to Twitch to not run ads on my channel. It so suck. It sucks so bad, dude. It sucks so bad, dude. It sucks so bad. Yo, I need to do the quest out here that is disables the storm around Inazuma. That's the quest that I need to do. Congrats on HoYoCreator. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. Everybody's support, watching my content, watching my videos, hanging out, chilling in the streams, you know, I appreciate y'all. It's all because of you. It's a community accomplishment for sure. For sure. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it, dude. Welcome in, Boot Hill. Boot Hill, if you can hear me, I'm glad you're doing good. We're doing good too. Having a lot of fun. We're good now. Good to hear. Good to hear. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I'm doing good too. What storm are you talking about? I was talking about the
leave everything on this journey
like
to me.
electrical storm around Inazuma. The one that makes exploration kind of a pain. There's a few world quests you should do, even if I don't stream them. What are they? Feel free to put them. I know there's a suggestion channel in Discord as well. I feel like I made it too complicated, right? I feel like people feel intimidated to use it. But like y'all can like suggest like pretty much anything in there. It's a good way to like do it. The storm is actually good for electro characters. Oh, seriously?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely
For
as
real?
I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use.
He would know, right?
Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Kazuha is like the guy to test your sword. When you got riding back in the day, you had fun with it?
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he is instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going.
A willing cooperator. A willing cooperator. Is that a chest? Huge chest. Talking about the storm on Yashishori Island? I believe so. I believe that's what I'm talking about. Dude, my Kazuha is probably built better than this. This sucks.
Into the wind. The wind knows me. Clouds high.
Swirl. Swirl it, please. Yippee. Can you not use your own Kazuha? No, it says I couldn't. It was just a trial. I didn't really have like an option. I did pick my own team. I did pick my Furina Siege Green team. But whenever we loaded into the domain, we were just Kazuha. We were trial Kazuha. The blade has grown dimmer.
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield.
Thank you for the hat, Pat.
He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
Orobashi's Legacy World Quest will clear the storm on that island. Very good to know.
But what would that do to Amano Miyuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
His OST never fails to be a bop. Yeah, I missed Inazuma a little bit. Since Inazuma has a storm in it and is kind of a pain, you know, I associate Inazuma as being a pain to navigate. So I need to just do the quest to get rid of the storm so that I frickin'... Hello, please? So that I can play the game.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Yippee!
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
He looked fine. We did fine.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
Pretty long quest. You recommend doing it offline? Good to know.
It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Good to know. I almost did, like if y'all look at the schedule for this week, right? It says right now that today we were going to do the post-Subaru interlude Archon quest, right? That was the plan. And then I hopped into the game to see if like we had any prerequisites, right? And then I realized like, oh shit, we have to do Kazuha's story quest as well. So I'll probably say something about this later, folks. But I think that tonight we will probably not do the post-Sumeru interlude Archon quest. And we'll probably do that Thursday. And then on Sunday, we will probably do the Caliber Deansleaf Archon quest. Okay, so that isn't like final, but that is probably what is gonna end up happening. Okay, just that is where my thinking is right now. And then I know that 4.8 is coming out, I think either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think that we could play that as well. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see.
Perhaps this time
I was kind of
have a chance to see his true form.
I was kind of excited to post like a schedule again.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh?
What the heck?
Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
It looks like it's about to break.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken.
Ah, she's talking smack, dude.
It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Will he listen to you?
I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power.
You're glad the boss reset is 10 seconds now instead of 4 minutes? Yeah, I agree. It's just the quality of life is just coming and coming and coming.
But regrettably,
very good.
we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Why is he like coming for this sword's? He's like airing out all the skeletons in this dude's closet.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
This is crazy.
Here they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from?
You shouldn't fight with this blade anymore.
Yup. We can help this time.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
Kazuha slash complete. Oh my gosh, we're still only trial Kazuha. This is crazy. The sword has come to terms with it, kinda. Yeah, it's accepted its fate. Well, it's like fighting back. So it has. I don't know. I kind of disagree that it's accepted its fate, even though that's just what I said. But it's like,
One with nature.
I don't know. At least it understands the situation.
Way better with your own sword.
Yeah.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am.
Has to? Yeah, that's a good point.
No one knew
A good
anything
point.
of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth.
That's the key word.
I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you.
The kazoo sword.
Too much
For the
time has
kazoo slash.
passed. My physical state is poor and without proper maintenance.
The guy's shaking his
I can only
head.
disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi.
Muso no
What
Hitotachi.
a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
And that would be okay.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
Really?
What?
Is that his like signature sword? It's just, that's the lore? It's just some signature, it's just some sword that he picked up in Liyue?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything.
Is that true?
This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art.
Yep, the fillet blade, a 3-star sword, is his canon weapon? What? That's crazy. Wait, that's crazy. On the character banner, it's not 3-star, right? Like on the weapon banner, it's not 3 stars.
There is something else I must tell you.
Right? Like
Though
5-star,
your maker
3-star?
may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery.
No, it's his signature on his splash art? Oh, that makes more
Though
sense.
you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
That makes more sense.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
In cutscenes, it's the 3-star one. See, that's crazy. I think that he should have... That's cool. Like, it's a cool Easter egg, right? But I also think that he should have a consistent sword in all of
I
his
resisted
stuff.
its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach.
Oof. Ooh. He's brutal.
The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition.
Oof.
You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose.
Brutal but necessary. Yeah, the blade had to hear this. You had to hear this. Yoimiya is worse. Her splash art doesn't even have her signature. Nobody tell Lost Ross. Is Lost Ross aware of this? His signature weapon doesn't even look good. Oh no, now the signature is catching shade.
How could I possibly deny him his wish?
You didn't know that? Wait, you didn't know that? Oh no.
I said to him,
is it ruined?
Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy.
Here's the Hama Yumi? I'm not familiar with that.
How could I go back on my word?
Welcome back, Diane. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
You're responding nope to the... Is Lost Ross here? Oops. 4-star forgeable weapon? Let's go.
When I touched
go.
the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been.
So why do Genshin characters have different weapons in their signature? Why do Genshin characters have different splash art? Why do Genshin characters have different weapons in their splash art that are different from their signature weapons? Like, what's the idea there? What's the idea there? Is it because, like, whenever you roll them on the Gacha banner, you don't want to depict them as coming with their signature weapon because that's a separate thing that you have to roll for? Like, is that the idea? Didn't do the Seed Conch Gacha minigame? No, I didn't. I didn't. You spent 4 months trying to do it to get it for Yoimiya. Oh, no. Lost Ross is our resident Yoimiya main around here. Still better than catching. She doesn't even have a real weapon. Sad. Okay, that's sad. We claim the Lion's Roar, actually. Ket Queen, we claim the Lion's Roar. I don't know if y'all have ever actually gone to the catching, like, guide on Ket King mains. But basically all their comparisons are ruled up against like R1 of like a bunch of the signature weapons, right? And then S5 Lion's Roar or R5 Lion's Roar. Like R5 Lion's Roar is like the metric that much of Ket Queen's weapons are balanced around. You assume the signatures are harder to draw? That would make sense. They fixed it so newer players would get it guaranteed within a week of trying. You think it's because some signature weapons don't look good with the characters? Can you give us any examples?
A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end.
Yoimiya? Kazuha's? Nilu? Ayaka? Oh no, so there's like a bunch of them. Wait, there's like a bunch of them.
A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Oh no.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths.
Kazuha, the story quest one, looks better with him. Dia's sword also doesn't look nearly as good on her as the Red Horn Stone Thresher or WGS. What is that Wolf Greatsword? The Diluc Greatsword that I have in my account, unfortunately.
He spent the rest of his life in the forge. Not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth.
Welcome back, Yako Ara. I hope you had a good shower.
So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods.
Y'all, I took a crazy shower on Friday. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was what people would describe as like an everything shower. Like I washed my hair, I conditioned my hair, I put leave-in conditioner in my hair afterwards and let it air dry for hours. It was amazing. Hello, Sai. You hello, please. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Honestly, any of the signature weapons on the standard are a better 50-50 loss than the weapon set specifically. They're so ugly. Oh no.
All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as Blade and Smith. That they were still worthy of being trusted.
Sayu's good? Good to hear.
So that's
welcome,
the
welcome.
true
Hello,
story.
please.
But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were worked by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
The cursed blade.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path.
Hello, please. Thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
The Skyward Pride is useless. What weapon is that? Who is that for?
Shame it's too late now.
I need to build Tainari.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey.
Standard Claymore? Ew.
He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
Let's go say hello, please. Is he okay?
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge.
This blade is so still very, very upset.
Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition,
this is crazy.
I also defiled it.
This is like a little bit absurd.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya.
Okay.
But I
Yippee.
still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence.
The only Skyward weapon you yet to get is the sword. Nintendo is going to come for your kneecaps now.
So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
Right? This sword doesn't really have much space to do anything. I think that the sword is acting up, dude.
It has to be done in this order. At least
They don't have a
hear
lot
what I
of
have
bargaining
to say.
power, honestly.
And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised.
Yeah, like what else was your other option?
My physical form, as well
Dude.
as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Oh, why not, dude? Why
Let's
not?
hear it.
Let's do it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions.
A long line of transgressions.
You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh my god, this guy, he just doesn't get the picture. He has no negotiation power. Eula has a craftable 4-star that looks better on her and works fine. Ayo.
Oh.
Save
And who would
some.
be the opponent?
Save some Prima gems.
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you. He must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
Okay. Okay. Can you imagine how long has this sword been possessing this guy?
He used my body to inflict harm on others.
Right? Like, this guy is waking up to earth-shattering news.
I utterly despise
Can
him
you
and
imagine
his
this?
actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor.
Can you imagine waking up only to realize that someone has been possessing you? A sword has been possessing you this whole time?
If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward.
Oh my god, and then you get challenged to a duel? This is kind of crazy.
I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
This is kind of crazy.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryu Commission.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
A big old duel. Challenge complete. Thank you for the chest. Yippee. Yippee, yippee. And now all we have to do is fulfill the cursed Blade's wish. Is it time for a final duel? A final duel? Can you believe this? Can you believe this, dude? We'll see what the guy is like without Kazuha. Or without the sword's influence. So, like, what's the deal here? Is this random guy just gonna fight all on his own? Versus
This
Kazuha?
reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash.
That was a much more relaxed occasion.
Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything.
I think so too.
Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him.
Good night, iHeartRadio player. Have a good night.
Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then.
Yippee!
Successor of Ishin art, Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenoma Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Okay, this is kind of cool. Wait, this is kind of cool.
Into the wind.
I swirl this water, dude. Oops.
The wind knows me.
Whoa. Okay, so far so good. Where's he at? Are there any secret mechanics to this? Does he have an extra health bar?
Clouds high. The birds call.
Oh, now we cook. Now we cook this dude. Oh, let's go. Oh,
Thank
let's
you
go.
for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance.
Okay, so Kazuha was using this old sword. Oh, that makes more sense.
His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness, nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf.
I was too strong. Yeah, I slayed too hard.
It is too late for all of that.
Cooked them up, dude. Cooked them up.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedehara Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Oh my god. The sword is talking through Kazuha. I was so confused as to why Kazuha's mouth was moving. For a second, I was like, damn, Kazuha's voice sounds different. Like, what did he have for breakfast this morning?
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
I was real confused there for a second.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
What's the idea?
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Prize Ishin blade. Kazuha totally check. Kazuha totally check. Yo, I hear this blade is pretty good for Kazuha. I hear it's pretty good for Kazuha. I'm excited to try it. I think tomorrow I'm gonna run weekly bosses where I hope to get my billets, or maybe we'll do that on Thursday. Folks, I think the next time that we're gonna play Genshin, I don't know. I think I have to redo the schedule because I forgot about 4.8. So I think we're gonna have to redo the schedule.
It's Yuya! You have returned!
Because we want to play 4.8. We want to... There's other stuff we want to do. We want to do 4.8. I think we're gonna do the Sumeru interlude another day, folks. And then we want to do the Dane's Leaf quest. Oh, but what I was saying anyway was I need to do my weekly bosses. So we'll definitely do them this week.
I am sorry to have troubled you.
I need the billet.
It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
If I can get the billet to drop finally for Kazuha, then I can craft Iron Sting. And if I can't get the billet to drop, then honestly I might consider using this thing. Isaiah, how much time left for new banner? It's a little bit more than 1 day. I think it's about 1 day and 18 hours. At least here in NA. I'll check it as soon as we get out of this cutscene. Welcome. How are you doing today? Getting billets are so hard to get. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's really, really annoying. It's really annoying, honestly.
A prized Ishin blade. Turned weapon that controls the human mind.
I have 3 claymores, and I have no, normal swords. It's like, ugh.
Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity.
Yeah, I didn't realize how close 4.8 was. I didn't realize how close it was.
But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
It drops Tuesday in Asia, so for NA, probably Tuesday midnight, Wednesday.
Really? Is he okay?
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to change the schedule.
Badly wounded, but he will live. And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
4 hours-ish maintenance after banners leave?
Yes.
They usually, see, recently...
he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
Recently, they say that it's going to be a long downtime, right? But it's usually no more than an hour after our normal stream. So I might stream at our normal time anyway. And just play another game or something.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
Can I be a waiting room? I think that would be fun to do on Tuesday. Right? New regions usually take 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, that one's gonna be huge.
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill
That's
his
gonna be
maker's
huge.
wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
This is crazy.
Guess there's nothing we can say to change your mind, huh?
I trust Kazu's judgment.
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later.
Are you pulling on any 4.8 banners? No, I'm not. I'm gonna save for... there's a couple of Natling characters that I'm excited about. There's a couple of Natling characters I'm excited about.
Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
Crystal top-up usually resets? Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm thankful for that. Here we go. Here we go.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable.
Oh my gosh.
But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's got purple eyes still. Yo?
Right. There's nothing that I can accomplish.
This is crazy. All the powers combining.
There's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its
What?
finest hour is yet to come.
He's like a blacksmith.
Prove its might to the Shogun.
He's like crafting a sword. Yeah, I'm concerned.
Crafted by Kaedehara hands. It will still fulfill his final wish.
Wait, this is so cool.
Son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube.
Wow.
This name is now yours to keep.
Wow. Wait, this is so cool.
Rest in peace.
Wait, holy cow, that was so cool. Wait, that was so sick. That was so cool.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order.
Wait, that was sick.
His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name.
That was so sick. Yeah, that was amazing. I love that scene. That was absolutely amazing. You are a crybaby because you cried the first time you saw that scene. I wouldn't be ashamed of that. I thought that was really, really inspiring. I thought that was really, really cool. Bladesmith was his family's main profession. We've just never seen him do it, you know? Kazuha didn't want to match my eyes anymore. I know he didn't want a twin.
It seems like
Kinda
deep down
cringe.
he disapproved of his own actions. And thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart.
The sword died. It was so sad. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I didn't see it as sad. I feel like the sword is fulfilling a greater purpose. The sword is, in many ways, completing its quest. You know, its final request. Your Genshin tears were in the Chasm interlude. I loved the Chasm. I loved the Chasm. Some of my favorite streams, some of my favorite quests. I absolutely love the Chasm.
Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really, really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
He did. He was possessing people. He was doing bad things to fulfill his maker's wish. So he's lucky he ran into Kazu, who helped him, who has helped him fulfill this request legally. You know what I mean? Cried more times than you should in this game. It was not the last time I would cry, me neither. Your first tears were because of Raiden's sister. So true. My first tears were at the end of Liyue, when Lumine is like, hey, or when they ask Lumine, like, I'll answer any question you want. And Lumine just says, like, will you help me put up missing posters? That was the first time that I cried, because we had been so involved in like defending Liyue and what Zhongli was doing, right, that we forgot that like the core of the game, the core story of the game, right, is about the traveler and their sibling. So I thought that that was a very effective moment to bring it all home for me. It really, really worked for me. Game makes you cry all the time. You cried over Dvalin. Dvalin was pretty true. Dvalin was a good moment too.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them.
The remnants of defeated gods are nothing to scoff at.
I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations.
Hey, me too. He's just like me for real.
Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me, just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did.
You didn't cry in Mondstadt because you weren't into the lore? Valid. You cried when Dunyazar died? I think that I almost cried too. That was crazy.
Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
Damn.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Thank you, Kazu. Thank you.
Wait, shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
Accompanying Kazuha while he gives Kujo Kamaji his response. Okay, he responds. Official response. Yeah, folks, Genshin has been a really, really amazing story. I play a bunch of these games now, and it is still my opinion that I think Genshin has the most effective storytelling of the games that I play. I think that it has really human storytelling that focuses on like the relationships between characters a lot. Sometimes I think like ZZZ and I think that HSR can get a little bit into like techno babble, you know, explaining some of the like over-explaining some of the like mechanics and stuff. But Genshin is really like, it's really about the relationship between the characters, the traveler, and everyone that they meet. And specifically, whereas like Star Rail, for example, they have like such a static cast with the Astral Express crew as well that I feel like there's a little bit less variety in the dynamic. Honkai Star Rail is my favorite game, but I would definitely say that Genshin has more effective storytelling. Thank you all for letting me know. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Does it sound? It sounds better now. It sounds better now. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Let's go.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved.
The issue has been resolved. So true.
Indeed. We're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Hello, please, Kyle. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please, take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube
Ooh.
Ishin. A weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan.
Ooh. He does look really, really good with that sword. It really, really does suit him.
By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art.
Yeah, he looks so cool.
And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I understand.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for
Wow.
me to continue on this path.
Wow, it matches him perfectly. Like, it looks really, really, really good. The true signature weapon? Yeah, it suits him perfectly.
Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
We will. I think we will be okay, but we will. Traveler's signature will forever be the dull blade. Do they ever pull out a different one?
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Didn't we wield a different weapon in canon one time?
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
Traveler got a new weapon in Fontaine. I haven't played that. Yes, we did. Didn't we wield a weapon? Or is the silver sword in Fontaine? That's not a big spoiler. I'm not worried about it.
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now.
In the beginning of Liyue? Right? Like, I feel like we got a different sword. I'm not sure. Or at least, like, tried one. We go to the seas with Captain Beto again. Yo, I was certain that Beto was a 5-star character. I thought that they were both 5-star characters. Turns out, Beto is a 4-star. I can't believe that, dude.
As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
And there we go. And there we go.
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida.
Yippee.
I was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy.
See, now we're getting the voice lines.
Like, about these descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else?
Right? These are the voice lines
And
about
as
what
for
we
your
need to go
brother,
ask Nahida. This is what we
so
need to go
many
ask
questions.
Nahida.
Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can...
See, we have the voice lines. Now Paimon says we need to talk to Nahida. And see what's going on. Let's check out the sword. Oh! Oh, it looks so good. What does it do? Base attack, attack percent. When a normal charged or plunging attack hits an opponent, it will whip up a hewing gale, dealing AoE damage equal to 180% of attack and increasing attack by 15% for 8 seconds. Holy cow. Holy cow, holy cow. Does Kazuha scale with attack or something? It's kind of cool that it's kind of crazy that it's double attack. How do you feel about Kazuha now that you've done his story quest? I feel like it was Kazuha's, I feel like it was the sword's companion quest. I don't feel like that was Kazuha's companion quest. I feel like that was like the sword's companion quest, dude. I like Kazuha more. I think Kazuha is cool, but I don't really feel like it was his story quest. I don't feel like I learned a whole heck of a lot more about him. You You have the sword on your Chiori. It's a shame they didn't put EM on the sword as well. I agree. I thought that like elemental stuff was all his thing. You hope that Kazuha gets more story quests and we unlock more refinements for the sword. It was mostly the sword story, right? There was some times that I felt like I was a little bit less engaged than I should have been, I will admit. You know, just because, man, it felt like it was a lot of it was lore about this sword. I mean, it was honestly, it was pretty silly. You know, Genshin is a little bit of a goofy game. We love Genshin. And it has very serious storytelling moments, right? But there's other times that you have a story quest about a talking sword that possesses NPCs who like don't even have eyeballs. Dude, so it was entertaining, you know, it was pretty interesting, but I will, you know, I'll admit I wasn't 100% locked into every single word said during that story quest, because it was just like scanning for pertinent information. No pertinent information detected type beat sometimes. Hello, please, Hino Uku, welcome. How are you? DPS Kazuha, it's for DPS Kazuha. Is there like any viability in DPS Kazuha? He gave us info about his clan, but his big lore moment was in a summer event. I know there's so many events that gatekeep the lore. In his idle animation lines, he keeps bringing up the sword. I've never had a time to listen to all of those. Can't say Kazuha's story quest is one of my faves. Yeah, that's kind of what people were saying when we were talking about this in the Discord beforehand. But yeah, this is the sword from Kazuha's story quest. We just did Kazuha's story quest because we had to do it to unlock the next part of the Sumeru Archon quest, the interlude inversion of Genesis, the interlude chapter, Act 3. Kazuha's story quest was actually a prerequisite for that quest, so that is why we did Kazu's quest. Okay, that's why we did Kazu's story quest. Which server? I'm on NA. You're doing that one? We just finished it. Actually. We just finished it. It was pretty good. We had a fun time. Honestly. Welcome, Hinu. How are you? DPS Kazu only at C6. He becomes a main DPS at C6. Oh, you mean interlude? Yeah, so unfortunately, folks, I don't think that we are going to do the rest of the interlude today. That is another 3-hour quest all on its own, and we've already streamed for 3 hours today. Honestly, folks, I'm having a lot of fun, right? But I think we're going to take the early dub. You know, we're going to take the early dub. Take the early success. And go home. And get the heck out of here. And end the stream. Not early, because 24 hours, because 3 hours is pretty good. You know, it's still pretty good. Healthy time for a stream. But folks, we got a busy week ahead of us. Okay? So let us go ahead and get on out of here and continue to keep the good vibes up for the rest of the week. 5 hours left on the battle pass. Well, I'm glad I got to 25. I don't think that this is worth buying or buying the levels. What do you think? What do y'all think? Sorry, I think I smacked the mic. Is it not worth it to buy these for 750 Primo Gems? Definitely not worth it. Even though I get a weapon. Oh well no, I didn't buy the premium battle pass, so no, it's not worth it. I don't think for 25, you know, I don't think that I need to buy this. I don't think that I need to buy this battle pass. I plan to play a lot more consistently during the next update, so I think I'll just buy that battle pass instead. I think I'll buy the next version's battle pass instead. Is there any cool icons or anything? Robin, no. If you make it to level 50, it's more worth. Yeah, I don't think I need to do that. Fragile resin, 4-star weapon. Yeah, I don't think I need to do that. I don't think I need to do that. But folks, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I hope you had a lot of fun today. I had a lot of fun as well. Thank you so much for being here. Honestly, I'm very glad that we did Kazuha's story quest. I don't think it was the most entertaining story quest in the world, but I had a lot of fun doing it with you. Okay, I think that we had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a fun stream. I thought it was a fun stream, and I'm glad we did it. Okay, but folks, we do have a busy plan for the rest of this week. I do expect this schedule to change. I low-key forgot about 4.8 coming out this week. So we are probably going to end up doing that Tuesday night. I think that things will shift around, okay? But this is one of the reasons, you know, that we are going to cut the stream a little bit early today than we were planning to, right? It's because we're going to have a busy week. And I definitely need to think about and change up the schedule just a little bit, okay? I definitely need to switch up the schedule just a little bit. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Okay, I really appreciate you. Let's find somebody to raid. Hey. Shall we find somebody to raid? Before you go, let's find somebody to raid. Hello, please. Bye-bye, Saitega. Bye-bye, Alyssa. Bye-bye, Lost Ross, Diane, Bout. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all are having a good one. Thank you for the plushie. I really appreciate you. Oh, yo. We are going to raid Shy Phoenix. Okay? We're going to raid Shy Phoenix. Shy Phoenix is a VTuber that I've met kind of recently, become aware of. And she also streams Genshin Impact. Okay, so let's go say hello, please. Shall we? Shall we? She's popped in here and said hello, please, a couple of times. So let's say hello, please. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. Like I said, I plan to stream pretty much every night this week. We have more Genshin Impact on the menu. We have more ZZZ on the menu. We have Reverse 1999 on the menu. And more, okay? And more. So I hope to see everybody at some of the streams this week, okay? So everybody, please feel free to copy and paste the raid message and join us on the raid, okay? We will play Genshin again this week. We are going to do the interlude to Sumeru, the Sumeru Act 3 interlude, the Sumeru interlude Act 3, and then we will do... Afterwards, probably Sunday, we will do the Caribert Dane's Leaf quest. So I think that will be really cool. Okay? Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope everybody had a really good day. I hope everybody has a happy start to your week. Okay? And I will see you tomorrow night, Tuesday night, possibly Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. Okay? So we're going to be really busy this week. All right. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Please take care of yourselves. Be good. And bye now. Have a good one. Okay. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye to Diane and T-Dog, Saitega, Alyssa, Lost Ross, Fout, Ethan, Colonel Canada, Inuku, and anybody else who may be lurking, listening, or watching in the future. I hope everybody has a good one. Copy and paste the raid message. Join us if you like. I am going to go watch the new House of the Dragon episode and fix this schedule, okay? So you'll hear more from me soon. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow.